Now, if you look at my last clip, I'm talking about divorces. Now, if you look at heterosexual couples, there is a significant amount of people getting divorced. I think it's somewhere between 50 to 60% of people who get married will get divorced, right? And you move down to gay people, they said it's somewhere near like 20 to 30% who will get divorced, right? 20 to 30% of those are going to get divorced. You can find links that'll say it's 2%. I don't really believe that. I saw one that said 20 to 30%, and I'm going to go with that statistic. I think that makes a little bit more sense. It's a little bit more believable. We're going to stick to that. However, as I said, there's 50 to 60% of heterosexual couples that get divorced. We're going to move on from this point to the lesbian couples. And there's actually 20% more lesbian divorces than there are of the heterosexual. Which means that there's, 75 to 80% of women who get married will get divorced again. And as I said in the last clip, when you get divorced, they make you write in that divorce paper why you're leaving your relationship. Now, when I got divorced, it actually is written in the papers that we just don't get along, right? Not that there's any kind of financial issues, not that there's any kind of issues with us being aggressive or angry with each other, just that we fell out of love with each other. And we're good co-parents, right? We are great separately, just that we accentuate each other's problems when we're together. The same thing gets written down for heterosexual couples that gets written down for female couples, which is that there's issues with being loyal, issues with finances, issues with, physical abuse or, some kind of emotional abuse, and then issues with, just being in the relationship. So what we found is, statistically speaking, it is women who are leaving the relationships. It is women who are having difficulties just being happy in a relationship, and it is women who are not sticking around. It is women who have these high cases of leaving or not being willing to work through the issues in a relationship. We know this because gay men together stay together.